action continues tonight in the Blue League of the Continental Classic to kick off Rampage, the fastest hour in professional wrestling. Kazuchika Okada, Mark Briscoe, both men looking for their first win of the tournament. Okada with 1 point by virtue of his time limit draw with Daniel Garcia, looking to climb the ranks to 4. Briscoe looking for his first 3 points of the tournament. Very evenly contested match thus far, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, Mark Briscoe with an injury to the forehead, a contusion. We'll see how that plays out as this match goes on.
Look out here. Okada looking for a superplex.
Mark Briscoe blocking it.
Yeah, Briscoe doesn't want to take that superplex, that's for sure. That's a long way down, especially when you're bleeding from the forehead.
Shots, man.
That redneck kung fu coming into play in this first ever one-on-one meeting between Mark Briscoe and the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada.
What's he looking for?
Okada closes the distance. Briscoe elevates up and over the top, swinging a miss by Okada twice in a row. Briscoe, look at that, and now palm strikes to the chest. The redness rising on Kazuchika Okada's sternum as he goes face first in that top turnbuckle.
We talk so much about Mark Briscoe, but not about his quickness that was on display right there.
It's like a breakdancing move. Popping and locking here, Mark Briscoe is.
Holy smokes, look at this now.
Briscoe leaves his feet, connects with the elbow strike, as there you see the blood flowing over the eye of Mark Briscoe. Thus far has not been much of an issue, but it does not take a lot, Chris Jericho, to open up a laceration like that.
Well, once again, once you have that blood pumping down your forehead, too, it can work both ways. It can hurt you or it can give you an extra bit of adrenaline, which I think is what Mark Briscoe's feeling here right now as he looks to the crowd to help him pump up. That's one of his strengths. He's got a great connection with this audience and does every night.
Briscoe landing the exploder on the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Perhaps 3 points in sight for the former Ring of Honor World Champion.
He needs it. He's getting desperate. You don't want to fall behind too much.
The boot to the face, simple and effective.
You just lose a tooth.
Right back at you. Clothesline, simple and effective.
Briscoe,
Mark Briscoe, he might smell the finish line here.
laying out with that clothesline now. Fisherman's Buster! The cover, 1, 2, no!
Yeah, Mark needs to get right back on him now. Don't let him up.
And you know, Tony Schiavone, I'm reminded of 6 nights ago, Kazuchika Okada, Daniel Garcia Okada. He was pacing himself extremely well, but it seemed like the clock might have gotten away from him in the 20-minute time limit.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
Tell you what, if that match was 5 seconds longer, I think Daniel Garcia walks away with 3 points.
Well, it was just 1 point to Okada and Garcia each, but right now, Okada with Mark Briscoe and Vernon, and a neck-breaker. Tough landing for Mark Briscoe, and a tough 24 hours coming up for both men, not only in action here tonight on Rampage, but tomorrow, 8/7 Central, live on TNT. Collision, Mark Briscoe, Daniel Garcia, Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher, Blue League action, the Continental Classic.
Okada telling the cameraman to get out of the way.
Is he looking for that elbow drop here?
He knows exactly what he wants to do, Daddy Magic. I think so.
Look out!
Oh, man. Time. Elbow drop by Kazuchika Okada.
But no cover. Did he miss opportunity there, Schiavone?
I don't know what he's thinking. Well,
Oh, we know exactly what he's thinking.
He thinks you're number 1, Schiavone.
That's not very nice.
I'm not so sure that's the case.
And now, the Rainmaker.
Yes.
Briscoe anticipated it.
Right up on his feet.
Okada burning plenty of daylight, allowing Mark Briscoe to get into this match. And Mark Briscoe,
He's got a hell of an elbow drop himself.
I felt it many times.
Off the top of a ladder.
You better move, Okada. This could be it.
could be thinking Froggy Bow. There it is.
Froggy Bow.
He's won it. 1, 2.
Oh.
I don't know why he was counting.
Yeah.
Should have had his arm down.
That's right. You count your own finish, and look what happens. Okada kicks out.
Kazuchika Okada once again showing his resilience, but he is against the ropes.
Jay Driller time, I think, Excalibur.
I hate this move.
Double underhook pile driver, the Jay Driller. But Okada, Okada
this.
got him hooked. 1, 2, no, Briscoe tilt, counters of his own.
We're going back and forth.
Okada breaks free. Briscoe and Vernon Stone pile driver.
But Okada once again can't make the cover.
He's just got to reach over.
What a matchup. Holy smokes.
It's Friday night, boys.
Underscores just how physical these Continental Classic matches can be. Kazuchika Okada, Mark Briscoe pushing themselves to the limit. And this is only our opening contest tonight on Rampage.
We got to be at least 10 minutes into this thing now. The clock is ticking.
Elbow strikes being exchanged, both men.
Yeah, not much behind those, not much they would want.
Both men on their knees, and Chris, we know that Okada not only has to pace himself in this match against Mark Briscoe, but he has to pace himself for the entire tournament. Avoiding injury is crucial for success in the Continental Classic.
But look at this, though. Okada took his time. Briscoe throwing these multiple punches. Is he rope-a-dope him? He is!
Yeah, he sure was.
That
Good call.
patented Okada. Beautiful drop kick. Doesn't get any better than that.
And now Okada, the arm hooked
Again,
Rainmaker.
he's out of it.
Once again,
Jay Driller.
double underhook. Jay Driller. No, back body drop from Okada. Undaunted though, Mark Briscoe up to his feet. Swing. Intercepted.
He's trying again.
Something's got to give here. He's got him.
Okada down to a knee.
Great counter.
Smart move. Briscoe had no choice but to let go and to reset.
Yeah, Okada changing his center of
He's
gravity.
resetting
lowering it.
again. He's going to get this.
Jay, no. Okada
Yes.
rotates out.
He's got him now.
Rainmaker!
Good night.
1, 2, 3.
Okada's got 3 points.
Here is your winner, the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
He is such a smart wrestler.
And just like that, Okada's back in this thing.
A crucial victory for Kazuchika Okada to remain in the hunt here in the Continental Classic. As we take a look at the scoreboard there, you see Kazuchika Okada now second only to Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher with 6 points. Okada now with 4 points. And remember, the runner-up in each league, the runner-up in the Blue League will face the winner of the Gold League. Likewise, the runner-up in the Gold League will face the winner of the Blue League in the semifinals at World's End on Saturday, December 28th on pay-per-view, with the finals taking place later that night.
Friday.
Oh, here we go.
Meal in a Match is all new.
Hey! What is your craziest date night story?
A girl burped into my mouth 3 times when we were smooching.
Starting Friday at noon, 9 Pacific on TBS YouTube.